flower shop I had in Tamarack, whenever she would get her leather leaf in, then she would fluff it. Like I said, Bobby, that's not doing any good. Stop it.
It feels good.
So, see how it
I like the
just
texture.
kind of,
Oh,
yeah.
it's like, yeah,
I like
it
it.
almost like
Yeah.
feathers.
Yeah,
Pretty texture.
yeah, it's just kind of pretty. I figured that was kind of grassy. Okay,
I don't
so,
think we've ever used that much.
no, I don't like to use it that much because it does shed. It's a pain in the neck, but I figured if it was encased in the middle of this, it wasn't going to cause that much of a problem. And you can haircut it a little bit if it's, because some of it's very unruly. You'll see when you get to it. Okay, so the little birds, I tried to pretty much give you a point on the end of them. If you feel like you need to whittle away at it a little more, you can, but I think it'll go in okay. And the back of the nest kind of has but there's definitely a front. And the two little birds are looking to the left. And I figured we put this is, that tape was centered in each block, and I'm just to the side of the tape, yeah, just to make it wide enough, okay? And then the campanula, I want to sink it so that it's not real leggy, so I'm fixing it so it, and just kind of, you've got plenty of open space there in the campanula now, like so. And then you can decide how you want your little guy to, gal, it's mama bird. She's gonna be pecking on her. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the glue gun out because she's wiggling around there more than I want her to. Bonk. I was gonna try to get her to she needs to be.
Can she go in it?
Yeah, probably if I can get her down enough this way.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually what they do.
Yeah, yeah.
And I figured this
Oh,
would,
that's neat.
you know, it
Yeah.
kind of looks like the stick, so that works with it. Okay, so then you have you have 6 of those. So, and like I said, there's some dark ones, some light ones, so some of you may have darker ones. Actually, let me do I think I'm going to do the end ones first.
Much smaller, yeah.
So, go.
So the ends are shorter than the tops?
Mhm.
Are the end mums going to be cut shorter or about
Shorter
this,
than what?
the ones that I don't know where you're going to
No,
put them?
we're doing a centerpiece.
Oh, okay.
So actually, no, these are the longer ones so that they can go in the end.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not as long as the green.
Right.
know,
Oh, I
somewhat,
see what
yeah.
you're saying. Yes.
And then, this is and these are pretty short. And if you got a knuckle in the way, you have to get rid of that. Actually, I think I'm gonna just go for right. That's that's
pretty short.
yeah, it's pretty short, but on the side it's gonna sit pretty close. So.
And you're putting them to the side or the
Yeah.
front or the
No,
top?
I'll show you. 1 second. Let me swing it around. And, oh, that's a real baby. Like so. So you have 6 of them. So there'll be on
2
each
in the
side. Yeah, 2 on each side. And you can, make one slightly higher. And the second one slightly lower. So that sort of establishes your. So you don't want these to be too far out because you want to, the color wants to pull together. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull that over just a little bit so it's kind of visually equidistant. Okay, then up to you as to which one goes in next. I think I'll do this because the multi-stem ones are a little harder to put in. And where's that?
Looks like a new security guy.
I don't know, maybe.
Custodian.
Those are, they'll probably,
Maybe,
they'll probably
maybe.
stay up.
Yeah, you'll put them in
If they wilt down, just
Yeah.
these little guys definitely won't wilt down. But so I just took them off maximum length so I can play with the And I think what I'd like to do is kind of get sort of some, I'll swing it around here in a second.
That's a balance.
Let it, you have to sort of pay attention to how many you have because they're not the most prolific daisies, and you kind of want your color distributed, so use some buds. All right, but that was good. I got
It's in the back.
yeah, well, and I got two
And they'll
that way,
open up
and I
and they'll
still
open it up.
have enough to go ahead and put one here, and,
Okay.
which is just going to have to cause that mum to get moved up a little bit. Okay, so, and then I have this many left, so I'll go here. And then, not a bad idea to maybe camouflage, you know, the stem a little bit if you've got, just fuss the eye a little bit, so it.
So those all stayed pretty long. those.
Yeah, I would, yeah, I think they can be a little,
Yeah.
you know, it
A
doesn't,
little bit of height.
doesn't interfere with your eye, see. But then with these guys, these are, open. That's a nice bud. You can, you know, play with these other buds too. I'm gonna go ahead and use that as a double, cause it's not a heavy thing, so, but I'm gonna try to keep the flowers all, these are okay higher, but I wanna keep these a little bit on the low side, and, cause this actually is sort of the front. I want this spot of pink. Okay. They're nice slender stems, so they're easy to put in, but they are a little bit fragile, so you have to be sure that you're not running into stuff when you put them in. Like I say, these buds are fun to use because they've got a little bit of color to them. They can come a little bit longer. And depending on how many you have that are bloomed out, better put some color around back here, but you just distribute it so that you have the little pink buds all the way around. They almost look like little rose buds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should bloom out some. These are particularly tight, but Mother's
They're
Day
cute.
week is just
They're cute.
so hard on getting flowers. They're more expensive than they
Keep it all
usually.
pink up top, you had not down by the bottom.
I just put some,
Oh, okay.
just wherever you think you want it. It's just, as usual, you just have to be careful that you've got some down low and some up high and
Yeah.
just, yeah, so that, you know, they have pretty
Oh,
tight.
that's nice.
And these green buds are pretty. They, you know, they just add interest because they're a different shade, so you can sort of take a look at where you need it. So, yeah, he's actually behaving now that I started to notice. But I'm still gonna turn the glue gun on in case you need
Yeah.
to give a dot of glue on the bottom. Okay, so like I said, I didn't use all the leather, you know, because you're gonna run into some spores, I think, unfortunately. So,
Okay.